Omaha high schoolers spent their day learning about STEM from one of their generation's brightest minds. 18-year-old Gitanjali Rao was a keynote speaker and held a presentation for AIM Institute's Trio Day. She's already an accomplished author, STEM advocate, and was Time Magazine's first ever Kid of the Year. Students then did a workshop with Rao, brainstorming their own plans for what they want to see change in the world.
The main takeaways was don't give up, keep trying, you're gonna fail. It's knowledgeable. You know you're gonna fail, but don't give up even if you fail.
Something that I really liked, I don't remember the quote exactly, but it was by Albert Einstein, how you shouldn't just because you think you solved a problem, you shouldn't just move on. You should stay with the problem and innovate it.
The AIM Institute offers youth tech programs that encourage under-resourced and first-generation students to explore the tech world. Students ended the day flying drones inside UNL's Mammal Hall and took part in different service projects.